Well, we got a big production operation going here. Got the massive wash plant. He's just huge. And we got a little tiny small hoe to feed it. Hoe might not be big enough, but you know, we're still getting material through. Reality is it's just testing. 2 ground for Matt, and he just brought his small plant out doing random testing. Well, not random, thought out testing at various places around the plain. We're just uphill where I'm at sluicing, and if you turn around and look up this way, here's the quartz vein. And right up to the top, here's the quartz vein going right up to the top, following down this way. See it exposed. Judging by the strike of this thing, it probably comes out right in the middle of Matt's settling ponds there. Almost looks like we might make a little bit of a turn over that way. I'm not seeing anything in this quartz, but just over there, a little ways, Matt's dug down to the bedrock, and I did pull out a piece of quartz with quite a bit of sulfite in it. It's nice chalcopyrite in it. Try to remember to get a picture of that. I don't think it'll show up with the camera very well, but definitely some sulfides. Some of these quartz veins, definite pyrites running through them. No visible gold that I can see, but that's a good sign. So you can see why he was feeding the little plant with a big hoe. You need the big hoe to be able to get down, hopefully, to bedrock. It's always a pleasure watching such a skilled operator running big equipment. It's all just sand coming up right now. Not what we want to see, but it did sound like maybe he was scraping something down there. Well, there's something there that he wants to save. But we're definitely hitting something more solid down there. Looks like it might be on bedrock. It's really smooth though. Very interesting. And that's why Matt's saved that scoop of material there. We'll grab a pan and pan it out and see if there's anything in it. Pretty interesting. That makes a guy want to crawl down there. This is really weird. We have just a little 1-inch layer of hard sand, and underneath it turns soft again. But we've got what we thought that first was maybe bedrock. It's this about an inch and a half thick layer of really compact sand, and then underneath it's soft. We're hitting more and more of that really hard sand layer, but right underneath that, water there. Water coming, yeah. We appear to be on bedrock. Finally. Sure hope there's something down there.
I want to get some of that paste right on the fucking bottom of that crack right there.
Well, so Matt started reclaiming that hole, but we know that The bedrock slopes down inside that hole, and then there's a knoll of bedrock that comes up and then dips back down again. Down deeper in this same hole now. Hopefully you can see in the video there's a little bit of cobble down there. And lots of water. Definitely a substantial change. Going from just plain sand almost into some actual creek deposited gravels. They're all rounded, looking much better. Well, that's where we are right now. She's quickly filling with water. But we got some material to at least run. Still haven't hit bedrock though. And just over there, we were on bedrock. We're running some better looking material now. That's better. We're getting some cobble and getting some small boulders out of this material. Definitely better looking material than that sandy stuff we had before. And just as important as anything, just as much importance as finding gold is when you're done. You've got to fill your holes back in. You've got to put your topsoil back on, restore the vegetation, and make everything as good as it was before. So Matt's just starting here. Fill the hole in, and then the topsoil is saved, and that'll go back on top of that. And then we'll spread some of the timber around, plant it, and everything will be back to just as good and be like, as if we were never here. And that's something everybody's got to remember. Important goal of mining is don't leave a mess. When you're done, clean up, make everything right. Just as important as filling your holes back in, all the topsoil we've saved. Matt's coming to get it now. We're going to cover all the ground we dug. All of the gravels are getting covered with topsoil and vegetation, making everything as close to the way it was when we started as we possibly can. In nature, you have some trees laying down, some stumps and whatnot. And all the old dead trees that Matt pushed out of the way, he'll bring those back. Those will be laid on top. That's bringing over some more of the old dead timber that we moved out of the way. Carefully spread it around so it's as close to Mother Nature as it can be. You can see there's lots of blown down timber, dead timber laying here. Well, that's what Matt is doing here. He's replicating Mother Nature. Picking up some more of the old deadfall that was here. Placing them on top of the topsoil. Matt's continuing down the road. Anything that we compacted with the tracks, he's loosening up, scarifying it so it's not compacted anymore. That way regrowth can start right away. Pulling some of the old dead timber back over top. Just like we were never here. You see, after all the gravel we dug and whatnot, now we have nice fresh topsoil back on top. There's no gravels exposed, they're all back down the layers they came from. We have lots and lots of nice topsoil on top. Mosses and whatnot will start to regrow, plants will start to regrow. We leave everything just as good as we possibly can.
Update for today. Just cleaned out the top rug there. I think I got 16 yards in for today.
And she's looking decent. Nice coarse chunky stuff. It's getting better, deeper. Like nice pickers. It's all pickers. It's a nice little pile right there. That's just out of the top. There's half an ounce there.
And for today's weigh-in, 16 yards, 10 mesh and smaller. Oh, let me set this again. 10 mesh and smaller. 4.3. 10 mesh and bigger. 16 yards. Damn near half an ounce. 14.10.